Hello and good morning. I think it's still morning. It is Sunday, the 17th of January, and I just finished 2 rounds of yoga. I bought a yoga inversion chair. So I did one yoga session where I was practicing to use the yoga inversion chair, doing headstands and things like that. And then I went to do my day 17 of yoga with Adriene. I will tell you that I've been looking at other videos that are on YouTube because everything that Adriene does, it's flow yoga, and so she only uses the mat. She may use a blanket, sometimes she may use a block, but that's about it. So I have to go elsewhere to learn how to use the inversion chair. And then I also bought this yoga wheel right here that I plan to use to get more flexibility in my back. As a kid, I used to like to do like tumbling and gymnastics, so I could do like walkovers and back bends and things like that. And so as I work on fitness and being in shape, I try to go back and think about the things that I really enjoyed when I was a kid and to try to do those things, like handstands. I can never really walk on my hands, but I could do a good handstand, and I could do headstands and, like I said, back bends, cartwheels, splits, all those things. So yoga is great for flexibility. And so I'm not quite the rag doll that I used to be as a kid, but I'm hoping that yoga is going to help loosen me up and increase my flexibility so that I can just feel more like myself in my body. So trying these things, and so I'll use some of these tools to be able to do that. But like I was saying, there's so much that's available to you on YouTube, so many resources. You can do anything that you want to do, learn how to do anything you want to do, always have somebody to do things with you using these videos. So there's lots of people online that do yoga, but so I've seen several different people, but I have to tell you, I love yoga with Adriene. I don't know, there's just something about her spirit and her approach that really connects with me, so I enjoy it, and it's just easy to come back to it every single day. So day 17 down, I'm looking forward to day 18. And like I said, I have made a commitment to do yoga every day in 2021. So I did it for the month of December, and now I'm doing it the month of January. So I guess that makes me 47 days into the original yoga commitment and yoga journey. So I'm definitely enjoying it. I'll see over time what it does in terms of, increasing my flexibility, toning up my body, strengthening my muscles, and ultimately I hope it's going to help me from a weight loss perspective as well. So that's my 2 cents on yoga. This past week I have combined my yoga with getting on the treadmill. I'm back in Illinois at my house, and I don't have my own treadmill. I don't feel like going to the gym because we're still in the midst of a pandemic, and I'd rather just be safe than sorrow. Safe than sorrow. Sorry. Doing things either in my home or wherever it is that I am. It looks like it's snowing outside a little. I may go do a mile or two on an outside walk. That's something that I haven't done in a while, so we'll see about that. I did start my day in prayer and reading the Bible, which is something that's always good to do every day. I will likely do a little more. It's Sunday, and I'll probably go find a something online to go see a sermon online. I think I've missed my own at my church, but I guess what's nice about this pandemic is that most churches make their sermons or their worship services available virtually online, so I can go all around the world or all around the country and worship. So I can go to Romeoville and go to see Smokey Norval's church, Victory Cathedral. I really like his. I could go to Calvary in Naperville. They have a nice one. Second Baptist Church of Elgin is mine. I could go to visit my cousin Stefan, who has Ecclesia, and he's in Louisville, Kentucky. Or I could go to St. Stephen's in Louisville, Kentucky, and see theirs. And so these are all churches that I enjoy. You know, typically when I travel, I try, especially if I'm traveling and going to be somewhere on a Sunday, I like to try and visit different churches so that I can definitely commune with other Christians and get my worship on and be reminded of the things that I need to remember to keep me grounded and centered, and to really reflect on God's goodness and His direction, and to help strengthen my faith. Because we always have stuff that we're facing, and kind of putting on the armor of God gets me ready for anything that I would need to face. What else did I do this morning? So I said I prayed, I read the Bible. I'm also reading a T.D. Jakes book, Destiny, and so I think that I just finished up chapter 7 of that, and that was really talking, I guess he talked about multiple things, but definitely hit on the different struggles that we go through in life, and the goals that we set for ourselves, and how it's really important to keep your eyes on the goal, and to have kind of a positive mindset, focusing on what you can do rather than what you can't do. Talks a lot about the circumstances that we find ourselves in, and that you have to remember that you are not your circumstance, and that God has a plan for us all, and the struggles that we go through, there's a purpose for them. There's something for us to gain from them. Things might be hard right now as we go through things, but as long as we keep our eyes focused on our destiny, leveraging the talents that God has given us and continuing to drive forward, that we'll benefit from those things, because you go through some things because it's supposed to teach you something, or it prepares you for something that's much bigger and greater for you to face, so that you can get through that adversity, or it helps give you wisdom, so that when other people are facing things, that you're in a position to be able to help them through. So other good words that I enjoyed this morning. It wasn't necessarily anything that I didn't know, but sometimes it's just good to be reminded, or to validate what it is that you know, so that you can kind of continue going down that path. So that's that. I don't really have anything else that I wanted to share today, but I wanted to just hold myself accountable and do the things that I said that I was going to do. So every day I want to do a video journal, and I want to hold myself accountable for doing the things that I say that I'm going to do. So if there's ever a day that I get on here and I said that I didn't pray, or I didn't read the Bible, or I didn't do yoga, or I didn't do something else that's for my body, to strengthen my body, to set me up for a positive day, then you can say something to me about that. But these are the tools that I use to hold myself accountable. And in me holding myself accountable and sharing, I hope maybe that I actually inspire someone else to do the same for themselves. It takes a village to raise a child, and we're all children of God. So let's do our best to be good to one another, to encourage one another, and to share in the struggle together. That said, I hope you have a great day. Bye.